And the reason that that's important for you to know is a lot of people think that you have to really have all this expertise to teach somebody else. No, no. I met a kid who was 32. He was a multimillionaire, and it was because he ran a business. And he went to Ohio State where I got my doctorate. And I said, "How did you become an entrepreneur? What happened?" He said, "Well, my dad used to always tell me that any black man who wants to be free needs to have his own business." And I said, "Well, did your father have his own business?" He said, "No. He was a truck driver. He worked for somebody." And I said, "Well," I said, "That's interesting." I said, "So how did you do it?" And you know what he did? He said, "When I got to college and they asked me what I wanted to major in, he remembered what his father said. He said, I remember my dad telling me that every black man who wants to be free should have his own business." And that's why he chose entrepreneurship as his major. So literally that last question, have you taught someone how to invest? That to me is, it can be very simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't mean you took them through a whole 8-week curriculum, right? Don't over formalize it. Have conversations. In fact, think about it. When I teach you guys and I talk to you guys about stuff in the mornings or in class or whatever it is, I don't I don't really formalize things because I know we don't have to. I want it to be relaxed. I want it to be part of your culture. I want it to be part of your just flow of I want it to be like just part of who you are. I don't want it to be like, oh well, I took a class in this.